God is not an author of confusion. He does something for a reason. Whatever is limiting you is your doubts. He never disappoints when you heed to His words. That's why He is above all forces. As a believer, I made it my job to study the words of God and let them guide me. I know these words have never failed me. There are people God removes from your life for a reason. They might have overstayed their welcome and all of that, but God removed them. Listen to God's voice telling you to flee, to move away from them and start a new life. You will see the results of your decision moving forward. When truth represents, it's normal for people to live their life, for anything to go the same direction they had come from. That's why the word loss exists. We will lose the best thing we have ever had, but in between, let it go and stop holding on to them. You are a new chapter, constantly trying to exist, trying to understand the world, and in understanding the world, you need to get a clue that letting go is very vital. Letting go means moving on, not letting your past define you. If you let your past define you, you are going to remain stagnant at one point. You are the daily handiwork of God. He doesn't want you to remain stagnant without moving forward, without leaving your stagnancy, trying to make sense of this world. You might feel pain, you might feel downcast, you might feel that they shouldn't leave because you want to cling to them, to hold on to them tightly. But there are times you should let go. When you let go, you can concentrate and build a better life with other people, with what your future has in store for you. When God pulls that person away from your life, remember that it's because He has a divine plan to fulfill in your life. Some people are not adding anything to your growth. Cut them off. Only welcome those that God approves. God's plan is always divine. There is so much happening in the world that doesn't please God. He doesn't want you to partake in all of this. You are God's handiwork. Hold on to Him tightly, His words and wants for your life. Ecclesiastes 3:1. There is time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. The time to become serious. You need to be serious, and there will be time to be playful and nonchalant. When you believe in God, you have given Him the power to take over your life, to do His wills. So when God perceives that the friend isn't getting you to the right path, He is going to remove him from your life because He cares for you. That's why He is your Father. He comes to you when it is the appropriate time. He will pull you away from whatever that's hindering your growth at this time. Human beings can be obstacles both knowingly and unknowingly. God rescues His children when He feels that the path is thorny and not the right one to follow. Also, we are humans. We don't understand everything. The world is full of toxic people, and sometimes we humans barely identify it. Maybe because it has been a part of us and we really cannot identify it anymore. God always is ready to help you get rid of toxicity. And when God removes a toxic person in your life, let them go. There are always clear events to identify things. You don't see the hearts of others. God does, and He is aware that the heart of man is toxic. The world is saturated with so many toxic things and people. We are above everything God created. We are God's favorite creation. That's why He understands us and cares for us. Don't be a stubborn child. Listen to His voice. Let that voice speak into your life. He gave us free will to act on. That's to believe. Amid the toxic world, if you exercise your free will and believe, you're inviting God into your life. There is always the right person for us, and God understands who is right for us and who is not right. With too many people in the world, you are met at a crossroad trying to make decisions, but with God, He makes the decisions. Hanging out with the wrong people means so much in your life, so much pulling down and staying in one place. When you are stuck at a place, then nothing can change. Nothing happens. You are not moving. God will always remove someone He is not sure is right for you. Don't doubt His judgment, because it is final. Be able to interpret God's work in your life. That will get you on the right track. Currently in this world there is a lot of people's worship. God does not approve of that. He is a jealous God. God can remove someone from your life because He noticed you have been dependent on that person instead of God. And when God does, do not question Him. Let that person go so that you can prioritize God and your life better. It will help you to see clearly. There is a thin line between adoring someone and worshiping them. Don't cross that line. God is the only one deserving of worship. As stated, He is a jealous God, and that is very valid. Exodus 3:14. For you shall not worship any other God, for the God whose name is jealous is a jealous God. God can remove someone from your life because you worship them, and when He does, you have to let them go, because He is building you to prioritize Him and Him alone. No one deserves the praise meant for God. If you don't let them go, then you are planning your downfall. You are making your bed, so you will falter. Don't be that person who plots your downfalls. God doesn't decide oblivion. He assesses everything before arriving at His decision. And when God removes someone from your life, it's not the end of the world for you. Look ahead for the positive part for you. He is planning something huge and positive for you. Always positivity and good life exist in every angle. When something goes, something else comes in. Understand that in life, and understand it in the context that it is something huge. When God removes someone from your life, it will seem like that person rejected you because they said it's over. You are going to hurt, but don't make it the whole of your life. Don't let that hurt consume you. Forget about all that you have done for them. This is how life works. Get your head up high and bask in the positivity of what today is all about and what tomorrow is going to be, rather than the past that had gone. You are powerful in Christ Jesus. Psalm 121:7. The Lord will always protect you from evil. He will keep your soul. The whole situation might have ended on a bad note, but no matter what they are planning, they will never consume you, because you are victorious. You are a winner. You have God, and nothing will win above you. Believe, and all your heart's desires shall be granted.